This video was sponsored by Ubisoft. Hey family, what's going on? Klaus here, and thank you all so much for tuning in. Today we're checking out Might and Magic Elemental Guardians, and it's a new game that has only been released a few days ago, and it is an absolute blast, guys. I'm having a good time playing this game. I mean, it looks beautiful. First of all, the graphics are just absolutely great, and then also the sound effects are solid. But let me just explain what this game is all about. Like, let me click this button that says creatures here at the bottom, and what you do in this game is you collect these little creatures, and there's over 400 of them available to you, and I've only collected 5. I have a long way to go, but there are 400 to collect, and you can actually train them up. You can add these glyphs, make them stronger, build up a team, and you can go out and you can wreck others. It is so fun, and the battle style is very quick paced too. It's nice and refreshing. It's turn-based battles. I think we should go ahead and just get into a battle just to show you guys what I'm talking about here. So as you can see, there is a long way to go before you're absolutely done with at least this section of the battles. I'm at the very beginning, the floating islands, which sounds cool, but doesn't sound quite as intimidating as, say, you know, the wastelands or something of that nature. But yes, let's check out the floating islands and let's do some fighting. As you can see, the play button at the bottom right hand corner is green. It has a 5 and a lightning bolt next to it. That's your energy. So you have to accumulate energy over time. At the very top right hand side of the screen, you can see I've got 44 out of 44 energy. So I can do a lot of fighting here, and I intend on doing quite a bit today during this video. So if we go in here, we can actually select our team. Now, I have not set up more than one team, but you can have more than one. It depends on your enemies. You can see at the right hand side, you can actually view your enemies. And once you get very familiar with the game, you can actually look at this and say, oh, dude, I need to bring my second team or my third team or whatever. But right now, I don't have enough creatures to make more than one team. But we're gonna go ahead and attack this. I've got my little what is this thing called? Like the tiny griffin, I think, or baby griffin. I made a very big mistake. I leveled this guy up, and then I didn't have enough resources to level the other ones up. So he's level 17, but the 2 other ones are 4 and 2. So we're definitely gonna have to keep him alive if we can. So let's go ahead and get into the battle. The loading screen only takes a couple of seconds, and then we get into it. By the way, that is your character. This guy with the red mohawk. I gave him a red mohawk. I think he's a beast. But yeah, he can actually do attacks too, which is really cool. So here we go. We're using the lady on the far left. We're going to use her fireball, her flash attack, and then you can see the 2 arrows. You can see a green arrow atop the enemy on the left and like a yellow arrow up top the enemy on the right. The green means that you have an elemental advantage. Yellow means that you have no advantage. It's more like a neutral, like a wash. And then if it's red, that means you're at a disadvantage, and you don't want to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and select the one with the green, and we do a little bit of damage there. Now, my tiny griffin has no advantages, so we're just going to go ahead and hit the one with the yellow. That's more of a neutral attack, and level 17 can do quite a bit of damage. Now, our beast guardian in the middle, he's going to smack the one with the green arrow. Now, I generally default to hitting the green arrows if I can. It keeps it nice and simple, but on occasion, it makes more sense to hit something that's outputting a lot of damage, or maybe doing the healing. Take out the healer first before you move on from there. But for now, yeah, you can see that the enemy on the right is doing a lot of elemental type healing and regeneration, but our griffin was able to wipe it out. Now, as you can see on the left, boom, our character is ready to go. Let's use his special ability and smack it. Now, that weapon or that attack will damage both of the enemies. It's best to use that thing as best as you can, but of course sometimes it's not possible because everything is very it's turn-based. It takes time. You have to regenerate your action points. You have to wait until the opportune moment to use all of your attacks. So there we go, 1-shot kill, because that was a green. We had a definite advantage over that enemy. And there are multiple attacks that you can use, by the way, but I've been mostly defaulting to the attack that they've been suggesting, mostly because I have just started playing the game. I'm not too far advanced into it just yet, but ooh, okay, so I've actually seen these enemies before. The enemy on the far right, the dog that looks like it's lightning, outputs a ton of damage, but has very little HP. But ooh, look, check it out. Okay, we're gonna use our special ability on the left. Our character with the staff is gonna attack all 3 at once and do over 200 damage. That is awesome. Now, let's go ahead and take out the enemy on the right, because I've seen him before. He outputs a ton of damage, but has very little HP. So killing him early is a good plan. So let's take him out. There we go. All right, and now I'm gonna default to hitting the middle one unless I have an elemental damage, because the middle one is kind of like the mini boss of this level. Muted. Oh man, my Griffin's been muted. That's a terrible thing. I don't know exactly what that means, but I'm sure it's not a good thing. There we go. Middle player is taking. Oh, muted. Okay, as you can see, muted. The 2 top abilities have been kind of like X'd out, but the one at the bottom is still available to us. That's kind of like the normal attack. So boom, level 17 Griffin wipes out that winged thing in the middle. That is now dead. And now only 1 enemy remains. And I'm hoping to be able to show off my staff attack once again, but I'm okay if I kill the enemy sooner than that. You know, that is always a good thing. So guys, this game is a lot of fun. If you would like to play this game, it is now available on mobile, Android, or iOS. The links to download are in the video description. I highly recommend you check it out. It's a lot of fun. It looks beautiful, and it's just got a satisfying feeling. Like the game sounds are fun to listen to. And ooh, look at that. We got a new glyph. We can actually either sell it to gain these blue crystals, or we can take this glyph and apply it to one of our creatures. I say we go ahead and do that actually. Let's go home before we go attack again, and let's check out our creatures and actually apply one of those glyphs. And I think I'm gonna apply it to my guardian here, my stone guard, because he looks like a beast and he needs some more glyphs. So let me back up actually. You could see he has got a ton of stats. You can get really, really nerdy about this if you want to. It's really awesome. But around the outside of his little picture here, you could see the shapes with the pluses. You can actually select those things and add these glyphs to them. So I'm going to go ahead and add them there by selecting the middle button that has the arrow with the circle. So boom, now we have an extra glyph set on there, and it's a vitality glyph, so it adds defense, and that's always a good thing. Defense wins wars, right? So let's back up. We've already made our additions, and so let's go out and do another battle, and then I'll explain everything that's on that home page yet again. So let's hit that play button. I've got plenty of energy, and since I don't have another team, I'm kind of stuck with the team that I've got. But I like these guys, especially my level 17 Griffin. Absolute monster. All right, let's go. Oh, and mission complete. I don't know what mission I completed, but there are lots of missions and lots of achievements that you can accomplish in this game. It definitely keeps on giving. As long as you play the game, you get rewarded for it, which is really, really nice. So they have gotten an early lead here, this turn-based action. And oh, there we go. We got a green arrow. Let's hit that one with the green. Get some, son. Oh, nice. Nice. All right, and then our Griffin has a yellow. Oh no, that's the guard, but still got the yellow. The guard, he has got a lot of HP, but for some, he looks like he would do a ton of damage, but for some reason he just doesn't. I wish he did, but he just doesn't. Okay, so we're good there, and then the guard will hit the one in the middle, or hit the only remaining enemy, and then I'm pretty sure our Griffin will be able to put the finishing touches on this baby. Right here. There we go. Oh, wait. Where's our Griffin? Is the Griffin still silenced from last time? Or muted? I'm not sure. Either way, so yeah, there are multiple waves depending on where you're at. At the top left-hand side of the screen, you can see wave 2 out of 3. So you know that you're going to have to take on 3 different waves of enemies back to back to back. So I'm going to go ahead and use my staff special ability because it does damage to both enemies. And then we're going to go ahead and throw down a green arrow of death on these troops here. Let's continue wiping out using the indicator whether we have an advantage or not. Okay, now we're back to the Griffin. We have a red. I think that might be the first time we've seen that, or the first time I've pointed it out. The enemy on the right has a red arrow. You do not want to click that enemy because you are at an elemental disadvantage, and that's never a good thing. So I'm going to select the one on the left, which had a yellow arrow. Very good. Okay, so we're taking a little bit of damage. Luckily, our Griffin's level 17, a little bit overpowered compared to our other troops, but I made a noob mistake. You don't want to unbalance your team. You want your team to be pretty balanced. So yeah, let's just keep on going. Let's keep wrecking these green arrows and doing some damage. Looks like our turn bar was lowered. Yeah, you can do some elemental damage as well. Let me see if I can select an elemental attack here. Let's see. We can do focus dive, which is gonna double attacks. Oh, it double attacks an enemy. Nice. And then this one is crushing dive. Attacks all enemies, 60% chance of decreasing their speed. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that one. Let's decrease their speed if we're lucky. Yep, speed was decreased and it damaged both. Wow. Yeah, those elemental attacks may be where we should be here. Now, we can actually heal our own troops. We can attack an enemy, 35% chance of paralyzing them. That is nice, but I think just doing some raw damage would be a good plan since none of our troops are actually, you know, doing terribly. I'm going to save the staff thing because this guy's almost dead. There we go. And then we're about to have one more wave. And I'm curious to see. Holy crap, that is a dragon. Okay. A dragon? This is our trial? Are you crazy? Yeah. Yeah, no, they I don't know. I disagree with everything he just said. I'm pretty sure a dragon is gonna be a beast, but let's go ahead and throw down the staff damage on him. He's got a ton of HP. Holy moly. Probably need to heal with this girl next time we get a chance. Let's get our Griffin in there, do some. What do you mean you missed? What do you mean you missed? Why did you miss? Okay, well, Guardian, do your 93 damage. Okay. I think I need to do some healing here. Hey, we just resisted something. That was awesome. All right, let's heal. I'm going to heal myself here. I'm going to heal my Griffin, even though he missed a minute ago. And let's see if this will help. Oh, this will work. Oh, it said missed. Okay, I think the X is an indicator. We don't want to waste our... Ooh, Disturbing Slash. Attack an enemy with an attack increase based on its own defense. You know what? I wish I could do that, but there's a timeout on that. All right, we'll have to watch for that one. That one sounds really good. Our defense is solid, so it should do a ton of damage. But we are back to... I can't do any healing. Can I... Ooh, we can paralyze. Let's try to paralyze this giant dragon. Get some. Oh, resisted. Bummer. All right, well then let's try a focus dive. Since we keep missing our main attack. Oh, baby! Yeah, that was a lot of damage. That was a good move. All right, now Disturbing Slash. Get it. Whoa! Okay, yeah, I definitely like that attack a lot better than the normal one. See, experimenting with the different attacks and understanding your troops is so key in this game, but it also makes it so much more interesting. Ooh, and a staff attack. Let's see if we can kill this dragon with our very own red-headed character. No, we're close, but we're not quite there yet. Also, we can't use that attack because it always misses. So can we maybe... I guess we have to attack even though we know it's not going to work. Oh, it did work that time. Okay, I don't know now. I don't even know. But we did kill the dragon, which is always a good thing. I'm confused about why my Griffin kept missing, but at the same time, he got the killing blow. So shout out to the Griffin. That was amazing. And looks like we won. I can't believe we killed that dragon. Just started playing this game. I'm enjoying the heck out of it, but I'm afraid that dragon looked too intimidating, but luckily we got it, and we got another glyph, which is amazing. We got ourselves a vitality glyph. I'm definitely not going to sell it. I'm going to keep it. Sweet. All right, well, let's head back home now. I think that will do it for the battles. I think you guys understand, for the most part, what's going on. By the way, they want me to... wait, what? Off you go now to the ice caves? Oh my goodness, I don't want to go to the ice caves. You're not even going to tell me good job, Sandro? Really? All right, well, before we go to the ice caves, yes, this is the home screen. This is the Dragon Utopia, the little golden coins at the top of the right-hand side. This is the currency that allows you to kind of advance quicker in the game. You're able to buy these things with real money if you want. Actually, you can buy them with crystals as well, which is kind of cool. And you can also buy other items. I mean, the shop is a really cool place to be, but this building, the Dragon Utopia, I believe gives you free coins. And then, of course, you can get some free crystals. You can go in and adjust your character and so on and so forth. You get free soul stones. By the way, let's go ahead and open a soul stone. I've got 130 coins to go ahead and use. This is how you get new creatures, by the way, these soul stones. I think a good way to end off this video is by opening up the soul stone. So we're going to go ahead and spend that. Very nice, non-refundable. And let's open this baby. Let's hope for something beast. Hey, it's a nymph. Oh, she's so nice. She looks green. I like her. I like her a lot. We might actually be able to use her in our main team. That is very nice. So that is how you get one of the 400 creatures available in the game. And actually, if you go over to this building here, I can't say the name of it, Menagerie, something like that. It shows you all of the available creatures that you can get, and there are a ton of them. And if you just randomly select them, you can look at them. So you can actually spend hours and hours reading about these things and what they are and what they do and what they're strong against. And they have also got rarities. So like the stars at the top shows you how rare they are. So like this is the Tempest Faceless, the top rarest creature in I believe that is the water element. So yeah, very there's a lot to this game. Obviously we don't have time for all of that today, but I think that is enough aside from one more subject, and that is the missions. If you select the little scroll at the bottom, you can actually choose a mission, or you can cash in on missions to get rewards. These are daily, of course, and then achievements, doing things in the game for the very first time. We'll select that. We actually just got a couple of new soul stones or soul shards. Let's open up one of these. Actually, we have two. Let's open up both of these just for the fun of it. I think this is so fun. And hey, Goblin Hunter. He looks scary. I don't like the way he looks at all. I think he would scare the enemy too, which is a good thing. Okay, we got him, and let's try one more. Ooh, Lizardman Warrior. Yes, I've fought those things before. They are deadly. Very nice. And I believe that is all of the soul stones that I have. So there you go. Like, you want to cash in on the different achievements and the missions and stuff that you can get. You want to be able to grab new creatures. Some are stronger than others, obviously, and you want to be able to develop teams to combat any kind of opponent. All that being said, this is a very fun game, guys. I highly recommend it. Be sure and download it. Again, the link is in the description for either Android or iOS, and that's going to do it for us. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Like this video if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button if you have not done so already for daily gaming videos. And as always, I love each and every one of you, and I will see you all again next time.